The cops decide to call backup. And you know when they call backup, you know, you're out the car, they call them backup, you know what's about to fucking happen. I have a fucking ounce in the car. What the fuck are we gonna do? Oh my God, I'm going to jail. So my friend calls me up, says, yo, I'm so lit, I'm twisted. And I said, all right, I'm gonna go pick you up because I'm a good friend. And I didn't want him to drive drunk. So I go pick him up, right? And you know, I pick him up in my 92 Civic and the light was out. And so I got pulled over and I had just bought an ounce of weed and it was in the gas tank. P.S. They don't check the gas tank. They might now. So I go pull over because I'm like, oh, we're good. But I had just smoked, right? And so then there was kind of like, you know, the essence in the car. And so then the cop was like, oh, is there any paraphernalia? Is there any drugs? I'm like, no, there's no drugs. There's nothing, right? And they were like, can you step out the car? And you know when they tell you to step out the whip, shit is serious. So then I get out the car, right? And they're like, are you sure there's no drugs or paraphernalia in there? Because it smelled like it. I was like, I don't know what you're talking about, you know, whatever. Anyways, so my homie comes out the car, right? Everybody steps out the car. I'm the only one that's supposed to step out the car. Like, you're making shit messy. So we step out the car, right? And he's smoking a vape pen and the cops decide to call backup. And you know when they call backup, you know, you're out the car, they call him backup, you know what's about to fucking happen. So my homie, who was asking me to do the fucking favor, decides to smoke a vape pen, right? And the cop is like, what is that? What are you smoking on? He was like, it's a vape pen. Do you want some? In my mind, I'm like, shut the fuck up. You're literally gonna make this cop mad and wanna fuck with us for no fucking reason. So he's already like trying them. He's trying them, you know what I mean? Like shit ain't about to get fucking, they can get real if they want to, you know what I mean? In my mind, I'm like, can you just shut the fuck up? I have a whole ounce in the fucking gas tank. P.S. They don't check the gas tank. They might now though. So then the cop was like, can we check your car? And I was like, no, sir, you cannot check your car. And he was like, do you mind if we check your car? And I go, yes, I do mind if you check my car. So mind you, they be trying to do some verbiage to make you fall into having them. You know what I'm saying? Entrapment, okay? Entrapment, read me my rights. Anyways, so then I was like, yes, I do mind if you check my car. And then my friend, who's a fucking drunk asshole, who I was doing the fucking favor for, was like, yeah, get your doggies. Go ahead, check the car, get your doggies. And in my mind, I'm like, I have an ounce of weed in the gas tank. Remember, they don't check the fucking gas tank, but they might do it now. And so then in my mind, I'm like, can you just shut the fuck up? And he's like, yeah, get your little doggies, and everything. And in my mind, I'm like, bro, I have a fucking ounce in the car. What the fuck are we gonna do? Oh my God, I'm going to jail. So then what happened? The cop low-key felt like, you know what? I'm not gonna get my doggies. And he let us fucking go. Shout out to my homie, Ivan. I fuck with you, fam. Don't ever do that shit again. Him being like, go ahead, get your doggies. They didn't check the gas tank. Hey. Can you just shut the fuck up?